Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where I want to talk about a player that I think might be a very interesting fit for Arsenal. As you know, I don't really tend to talk too much about transfer rumours and players linked with Arsenal because quite often there are a lot of rumours and they don't all come to fruition. I did a video recently on Højlund and why that might be a difficult one for Arsenal to do, and that sort of looks like that's going to come true today with the fact that Real Madrid look like they are set to sign their Bournemouth defender. This player, though, hasn't actually been linked with Arsenal, but I think would be an interesting fit, and that is Xavi Simons, the Dutch international playing for Leipzig. He reportedly will leave in the summer, a fee quoted around 75 million euros. And he's primarily a sort of number 10 playing in a free role, but he is capable of playing on the left or right. He's a technically gifted player, he's really clever movement. He sort of thrives, as I say, in a free role. He's explosive as well. He's got a real good turn of pace and he's quite direct. And he's really, really good at pressing, which I think, would suit Arsenal really, really well. He's 22, but I think an experienced 22, having played for several clubs across Europe, been out on a few loans as well from his time at Paris Saint-Germain. And he's left-footed, and I think if Arsenal were to sign him, I think it's that left side, plus being a backup to Odegaard, that Arsenal would look to play him in. I think the thing you'd point to in terms of area for improvement, though, would be that defensive work. It can be a little bit lacking at times, and I think you would also worry about how he fits in a more structured team, given he prefers that free role. And then additionally, I think if he were to play on the left, he'd probably tend to drift inside quite a lot, whereas Arsenal like to play their left wingers wide. So that might need sort of a tactical tweak in terms of how the left back sort of comes in. Would they, instead of looking to go inside all the time and inverting, would they be looking to go outside? I think Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Skelly would be more than capable of doing that, but it would lead to a bit of a change. In terms of his numbers, he has nine goals and 7 assists this season in 24 league games for Leipzig, who are struggling. But of course, his 75 games, he has 20 goals and 23 assists. So, really, really good numbers in the German league. There are some doubts about his injuries. He's missed 70 days this year, but it was one injury, and I think you kind of have to assume that that's just nothing overly to worry about. As I say, he's not been linked with Arsenal. More likely, I think he goes to somewhere like City. But I think this would be an interesting option for Arsenal on that left-hand side, as I say. I think he would cover that role. I think he'd provide that directness that Arsenal are looking for. But crucially, I think he'd produce that game-changing ability, that ability to create something from nothing. And I think this Arsenal squad haven't got at the moment. It's why I've been so keen on Eze. It probably means if he comes in, you're not looking at that more direct winger like a Williams or a Gittins. But I don't think this is a major problem for Arsenal. I think someone like Xavi Simons, while I don't expect it to happen, would be a good fit at Arsenal. But let me know what you think. Thanks.